Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we are going to be going over the all three brand new FNAF 6 badges in FMR. I am a bit late to it, it's been a couple weeks or so, I think a little more than a couple weeks actually, since they have been out, but better late than never. These badges all include Molten Freddy, Lefty, and Scrap Baby. These are all the three badges I will show you how to get today. Relatively easy-ish, so let's get straight into it. Alright, so starting right here in the office, spawning as a night guard, we're going to head from the office straight out into the hallway, down the hallway, outside. Once you're outside, you're going to go into the road. You're going to go to this right here, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. This tunnel right here, don't go to that tunnel, the tunnel won't do it, or those. This is the only tunnel you go. This right here, you'll say to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place. This is a brand new area for the update. This is also where you can get the badges. Spawn in here. And so you're gonna go out to the back. Go out here, I believe. Once you're out here, should be around here somewhere. Out back, over to here, into sub-level salvage. This is where you want to go. Going into it, then you're into here. You want to go out into the salvage area right here. This is this place from FNAF 6. From that point, you're going to go into the left hallway. You go into here, and you should find a salvage checklist onto the wall. You're going to press sign up, click on it, and you'll be brought to a minigame. Here it is. You'll be able to select your salvage. So, starting right off, we're going to go for the tutorial. So you guys can tutorial, yes, so you can see how this is done.
Welcome to the Salvage Operation Interactive Tutorial. The salvaging process consists of three main steps. First, play the audio prompt recording found on the table in front of you. Second, monitor the animatronic carefully for any movement or other reactions to the audio prompt. These reactions may be subtle, so close observation is required. Third, once the audio prompt has completed, use your checklist to document the results. If you believe the animatronic reacted in any way, mark yes, otherwise mark no. Once you have made your selection, repeat the process again. You may need to take an additional fourth step if you believe the animatronic is becoming unstable or aggressive. In these cases, use your company-issued taser to return the animatronic to a docile state. Keep in mind, however, that this defense mechanism can only be used up to 3 times before the animatronic is no longer profitable for salvage. Any uses over 3 may also yield unwanted side effects, namely death. Now, please begin the salvaging process on the stand-in in front of you.
Alright, as it said, we don't want to do that. We want to play a prompt, which for me is circle. These will depend on which one. And we're going to watch the animatronic closely. Obviously, this is a dummy. So, you know, click no. If it moved, you're going to say yes. Which you'll see in a minute. That is... which... don't remember the notes. Anyways. That I'll explain into a later one when we're doing Scrap Bay. When you're playing it right now, it is important to note that this vent behind you is not... don't ignore it completely until you get to the final one. Just ignore it completely. So, the vent behind you, just completely ignore it. Even if you hear strange sounds, if it makes it feel better, you can look into it. I do sometimes, just purely because it makes you feel better. But, like I said, you don't need to. Come on. It's a bit of a pain sometimes. You're gonna do this with every single animatronic. And if it becomes unstable, you tase them. which I'll show you.
Great job. The animatronic can now be successfully salvaged. Come
Now,
back next week for your follow-up shift.
choose another salvage. Let's do this. So we're gonna start off with Lefty. Lefty is the first salvage.
Lefty is an animatronic found in the back alley. Though unsure of its origins, it has been collected here as potentially valuable salvage. Please begin the salvaging process now. Begin audio prompt in
Like I said, vent behind you. Ignore it. You're gonna watch them closely for any movement.
document results.
Molten Freddy, by the sounds of it, I didn't have any issue with Molten Freddy, but by the sound of it from other people, it sounds like they had the hardest because he has the slightest movements of all. I got pretty lucky with him, and I got it on my first try. So,
Begin audio prompt in 3.
but if you do get it wrong, you die on the checklist.
Document results.
So somewhere right there, Helpy moved. Not Helpy, Lefty moved. I don't know where, but at some point,
Begin audio prompt
he moved. Right there, just like that. Starts making noises like that, you need to, tase it.
Great job.
And just like that.
Animatronic can now be successfully salvaged. Come back
Alright.
next week for your follow-up shift.
Next up, we have Molten Freddy. Supposedly, this is the one
Welcome back.
that this is the hardest one.
Is an animatronic found in the back alley. Though unsure of its origins, it has been collected here as potentially valuable salvage. Please begin the salvaging process now. Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Something as little as his eye can move on this one. So, let that be noted. That's something as little as his eye can move right here, and it will count as one.
Document results.
Don't believe you moved. Keep saying no.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1. Document results.
Right there. He moved. Twitch, so we tase him. You're gonna say yes, because he did react to it.
Prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Ignore the noises.
Document results.
He didn't react to it, so we're gonna say no.
Begin audio prompt in 3, 2, 1.
Sometimes I prefer them to move, so that way I can know that it's an immediate yes. But I believe that is a no, and that is Molten Freddy done.
Successfully salvaged.
Then here's the final one.
For your follow-up shift.
Scrap Baby is a bit harder than all the others because you have to constantly check the vent behind you, and also deal with Scrap Baby. So let that be noted.
Welcome back to your third and final salvage operation. Though not legally required in any way, we have found it in our best interests to inform you that the now ex-employee responsible for the salvage shift before your own was unsuccessful in his efforts, and his salvage was able to escape into the facility. We believe it is nearby, but have been unable to locate it, and so it is likely you will encounter it during your shift.
Yes.
To reduce the chance of any unfortunate accidents, occasionally check the vent behind you and use your company-issued flashlight to begin audio prompt in 3.
It will appear back there. So when you hear a noise, you want to look behind you. And just check it every so often as well.
Document results.
You see, you could barely see it there. Say no. Oh! That's gonna be... This problem with this one is decently hard purely because you have to both maintain looking at the vents and deal with scrap, baby. Don't believe she moved, I swear. Okay. This might be a bit harder than all the others. Oh. I believe that's a no. There we go. Now, we are going to go and check out your rewards. Each one of those that you did will give you a badge. So you do lefty, you get lefty. You do molten fray, you get molten fray. You do scrap A, you get scrap A. It's important to note though that you cannot unlock the other one. So you cannot unlock molten Freddy or scrap A until you've done lefty. You need to do lefty, then unlock molten Freddy. Once you've unlocked molten Freddy and you've done molten Freddy, that'll unlock scrap A. It's just something that's important to note. Alright, so if you're looking at the characters you got, doing lefty will give you lefty, which I already said. Here he is. So he obviously has night vision in his night, unfortunately. We got night vision, we got music. We got perform. Then we got a deactivate. Reactivate him. He springs up really quick. Deactivate set. Get back up. And then he also has a jump scare. I don't usually show off jump scares, but might as well since I'm right here. Down one. And he also has a run. Oopsies. And that's about it for Lefty. Next up we have Molten Freddy. He spawns down here. In the office. I'll close that door. Step away from it a little bit. We got night vision. We got music. We got perform. Stop. You got deactivate. Reactivate him. Then got jump scare. He just kind of crawls on the ground and around. Like I said, spawns down here. That's all for Molten Freddy. And then for our final character, it does spawn in where the same place as Molten Freddy did, but I just decided to come up here. There's another player down here and scrap down there and scrap baby's hair, cut the ceiling. So it is also day now. So abilities, you got night vision, music, same music as Molten Freddy. Got perform. We got deactivate, reactivate, deactivate set, reactivate. Then we have a run. Run throughout the pizzeria. And that's all for Scrap A, and also all for this video. If you need help find any other badges, I have a bunch, almost all the badges. We're almost there. I'm trying to slowly get back to making videos and making the rest of them, but they're all on my channel. So if you like this type of content, please like and review, and if you enjoy, subscribe. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.